everybody else. Privacy next. Cash for the merchandise. Cash for the butts and hooks. Cash for the cotton goods. Cash for the hard goods. Cash for the soft goods. Cash for the fancy goods.
Cash for the nuggets and the chickens and the firkins.
Look, what do you talk? What do you talk? What do you talk? You can talk, you can bicker, you can talk. You can bicker, bicker, bicker. You can talk, you can talk, you can talk, 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 talk. Bicker, 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 bicker. Talk all you wanna, but it's different than it was. No, it ain't, but you gotta know the territory. Ever met a fellow by the name of Hill? 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 Hill?
No!
Just a minute, just a minute, just a minute.
Never heard any salesman Hill.
Now he doesn't know the territory. Doesn't know the territory. So it's fine. Just a minute, just a minute, just a minute. Never worries about his line. Never worries about his line. Or a doggone thing. He's just a banging bell ringing big hole break so never nothing Nick roaring every time a bullseye sails him. That's just a hail, 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 hail. Tell us what's his line, what's his line? He's a fake and he doesn't know the territory.
What do you talk? What do you talk?
He's a music man. He's a what? He's a what? He's a music man and he sells clarinets to the kids in the town with the big trombones and the rat-a-tat drums and the big brass bass and the piccolo uniform suit with the shiny gold brace on the coat and the big red stripes on it. Well, I don't know much about bands, but I do know you can't make a living with those big trombones. No, sir. Man will take. Tap here, there, a juice chart. No, the fella sells bands. Boys bands. I don't know how he does it. But he lives like a king, and he dallies and he gathers, and he talks and he signs. And when the man dances, certainly, boys, what else? The pipe stays in. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. When the man dances, certainly, boys, what else? The piper pays him. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But he doesn't know the territory. Across the state line to Iowa, River City, population 2,212. River City, born! All right, if you're all through, I'll tell you about Harold Hill. You really know Harold Hill? Never saw him in my life, but I know this much. He's given every one of us a black eye. After he's worked over town to the next salesman to arrive, gets automatically tarred and feathered and railed out on the city limits on a rail. Where does he get rolled out of town on a rail? Because in order to sell band instruments, uniforms, and instruction books, he's guaranteed to teach them how to play, forming a band with himself as the leader. Sure like to be around when you catch up with that fella. Well, it won't be on this trip, not in Iowa, not even the great Professor Hill will try to sell them neck-bowed Hawkeyes out there. But,
Gentlemen, you intrigue me. I think I have to give Iowa a try.
don't believe caught your name.
I don't believe I dropped it.
She wouldn't have come anyway.
We can be cold as we're falling, thermometers in December, in July, weather in July.
say if you could accommodate me.
Then you'd better see the man in charge of Hein Riggs, who's late as usual.
Hey, Gregory!
Marcellus!
You old son of a gun! What in? But Greg!
Professor Hill's the name. Harold Hill.
But Greg, what are you doing here? Why you let me know you was a-coming?
I didn't know I was myself. Besides, how would I know you'd end up a little tank town like this? You were a pretty big slicker back in business with me.
Too many close shaves the way you work. Besides, I got me a nice, comfortable girl, Ethel Toffelmeyer, boss's niece.
Gone legitimate, huh? I knew you'd come to no good.
But what's the new pitch? You're not back into the band business. I heard you was into steam automobiles.
I was.
What happened?
Someone actually invented one.
No!
Now give me the lowdown here, Mars.
You'll never get anywhere in the band business with these stubborn Iowans, Greg. But besides, we got a stuck-up music teacher here who will expose you before you get your grip unpacked.
Male or female?
The music teacher, she's librarian, female.
Perfect. That's what I wanted to hear. If she passes by, point her out to me.
I will. How you gonna start the new pitch?
Same old way. Keep that music teacher off balance. Then my next step will be to get your town out of the serious trouble it's in.
River City isn't in any trouble.
Then I'll have to create some. I'll have to create a desperate need for a boys' band. You remember. Now, what's new around here? What can I use?
Nothing except the billiard parlors. Just put in a new pool table.
They never had a pool table here before?
Nah, only billiards.
That'll do. Either you're closing your eye to a situation you don't wish to acknowledge, or you're not aware of the caliber of disaster indicated by the presence of the pool table in your community. Well, it got trolled, my friend. Right here, I say troll right here in our city. I sure am a bill of pace, and mighty proud to say, I'm always mighty proud to say. I consider that was I spend with kill my hand of golden. Help you could have had horse sense, and a cool head, and a keen eye. Now, friend, let me tell you again. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 parts of the table packed that mark the difference between a gentleman and a bum. Capital B and that runs as P, and that stands for pool. Now I know all you folks are the right kind of parents. I'm gonna be perfectly frank. You know what kind of conversation goes around while they're loafing around there, holly trying out people, trying out cubes, trying out tailor-made light cigarette feeds, and bragging all about how they could cover up a telltale breast with sense. And one fine night, they'll leave the pool and for the dance they say, married liberty, men in scarlet and ragtime. Shameless things. There you go. Your daughter to the arms and jungle animal instinct. Masteria. Frenzy, idle, brain is the devil playground troll.
Oh, we got trouble.
Right here in River City.
Right here, River City.
With capital T and that rhymes with P, and that stands for pool.
That stands for pool.
We surely got trouble.
We surely got trouble.
Right here in River City.
Right here.
Gotta figure out a way to keep the youngs more all after school.
Our children's gonna have trouble.
Mothers of River City. Heed the warning before it's too late. Watch the telltale signs of corruption. The moment your son leaves the house, does he rebuckle his knickerbockers below the knee?
Trouble.
Are certain words creeping into his conversation? Words like swell.
Trouble.
And so's your old man.
Trouble.
If so, my friends, you got trouble.
Oh, we got trouble.
Right here in New City.
Right here, River City.
Chapter T and that rhymes with P, and that stands for pool.
That stands for pool.
We surely got trouble.
We surely got trouble.
Right here in New City.
Right here.
With the T.
With a capital T.
Got rhyme with P.
That rhymes with P.
And that stands for pool.
That stands for pool.
No.
Didn't I meet you in?
No.
I'll only be in town a short while.
Good. Hello, Mama.
Hello, dear.
Come on, Amarillo, I'll be there in a minute.
Yes, ma'am.
Mama, a man with a suitcase has been following me all over town.
Oh, who?
I never saw him before.
Did he say anything?
He tried.
Did you say anything?
Mama, of course not. All right, Amarillo, now your exercises. So, do, la, re, ti, mi, a little slower. Please keep your fingers as curved, as nice and high as you possibly can. Don't get faster, dear.
If you don't mind my saying so, it wouldn't have hurt you to find out what the gentleman wanted.
I know what the gentleman wanted.
What, dear?
You'll find it in Balzac.
Excuse me for living, but I've never read it.
Neither has anyone else in this town.
There you go again with that same old comment about the low mentality of River City people and taking it all much to heart.
Now, Mama, as long trusted to me for the purpose of improving River City's cultural level, I can't help my concern that the ladies of River City keep ignoring all my counsel and advice.
But darling, when a woman's got a husband and you've got none, why should she take advice from you? Even if you can quote Balzac and Shakespeare and all the other high-flown Greeks.
Mama, if you don't mind me saying so, you have a bad habit of changing every subject.
Now I haven't changed the subject. I was talking about the stranger.
What stranger?
With the suitcase who may be your very last chance.
Mama, do you think getting love would come and match you now? Really, Mama, I have my standards when men are concerned, and I have no intention.
I know all about your standard, and if you don't mind my saying so, there's not a man alive who could hope to measure up to that Ben of Paul Bunyan, St. Pan, and old West. You can cut it for yourself, and your Irish imagination, your Irish stubbornness, that your life is full of books.
Well, that isn't the best I've ever heard.
Thank you. Can I have a drink, please?
May I have a...
May I have a drink, please?
Yes, dear.
Is that any way to walk in the house?
Hello.
That won't do at all. I'll have a kiss for my boy. That lady over there is your sister, young man. Hello, Winthrop. Winthrop, where's your manners?
I'm having a party on Saturday. Will you come? I would especially like it very much if you'd come, Winthrop.
Well, Winthrop, Amaryllis asked you to a party. Are you going or aren't you?
No.
No what?
No, thank you.
You know the little girl's name.
He won't say Amaryllis because the S because of his lisp. He's ashamed.
We all know about his lisp, Amaryllis. Well, Winthrop,
I bet he won't say it.
No, thank you, Amaryllis.
Amaryllis, Amaryllis. Why does he get so mad at people? Just because he lisps?
It's not just because he lisps. That's just part of it, Amaryllis.
What's the other part?
Never mind, dear. It's just that he never talks very much.
Not even to you and your mother?
No, dear. We all have to be a little patient.
I'm patient, even though he never talks to me, but I do to him every night. I say goodnight to him on the evening star, but you have to do it the very second you see a tulip, or it doesn't count. Good night, my Winthrop. Good night. Sleep tight.
There, darling, you have lots of time. If not Winthrop, there will be someone else.
Never. I'll end up an old maid like you.
For the time being, just say goodnight, my someone. You can put the name in when the right someone comes along.
All right, it's better than nothing.
Yes, it is. Now you can play your crosshand piece.
Now I'm going to play my crossing piece.
Good